Welcome to CastOut, Memecoin Island, a survivor-inspired competition where the challenges all happen on Farcaster. Over the course of 9 days, 8 tribes will compete in frame games and Farcaster native challenges until there is one tribe left standing. Then those 5 players will compete until there is one sole survivor who will win 0.5 ETH, 50k degen, and 1 million CastOut tokens. Meet the tribes: Purple, Yellow, Burfriends, Peacock, Base Devo, Foamies, Girthy Gang, and FCOF. After each immunity challenge, one tribe will be voted off the island until there is one tribe left. Each weekday, join us at noon ET right here on the GM Farcaster Network for the challenge announcement and for the reveal of the vote. And throughout the game, there will be opportunities to win prizes for engaging and interacting with the player challenges. Look for all the details in the CastOut channel. Thank you to our prize pool sponsors, Purple and Degen, and our challenge sponsors, Yellow, Ponder, Alpha Friends, Peacock, Base Devo, FCOF, and the Proxy Swap community. Are you ready and on? Let's outwit, outplay, and outcast with CastOut, Memecoin Island. GM Farcaster, and we are back to do a little recap of the recent challenge because this is a little different today. We have this sort of double situation where we're going to launch a challenge right after this, but we already had one today because it was a live challenge. So a little different, but we also didn't have one on Friday. So we're kind of cramming a couple in. So we had the trivia. What did you think of the trivia, Adrian?
So much fun. The trivia was great. It's so nice it's just fun. Like everyone's the synchronous challenges I just think are special. I am sorry if it's not a great time zone for people and can't really do anything about that, but the synchronous challenges are fun. Matthew does a great job on trivia and it's cool.
It's such a cool format. So this is the first time I got to see the behind the scenes. And there is quite a dashboard for the host. Oh. It's pretty good. And what he was telling me is that they're going to a few more iterations and things they're getting into place. And then they are going to open it up so that communities can use it and launch their own games and everything. So I'm like, yes,
that's awesome.
Let me in there. Like, I just want to be a game show host every week. Just do a trivia game every week. I would have so much fun with that. So, yeah. So as soon
what
as they
did
let
everybody think of the questions we asked? I didn't see much. I don't know if people had been commenting but were they fair? Were they?
I think the only pushback I heard, the only thing people were a little cranky about was the revive. And I honestly forgot about it. So I didn't think to mention it because I haven't played trivia in a while. And the revive option, they were not happy about. And fair, I get it. Because it was something that came from the trivia game itself. So you needed that alpha pass that was like very early on. Like when he first launched the game, you could get it. I don't even think it's available anymore.
I was surprised to see it. I was like, oh, wait, people are reviving. And I guess then then other people were asking like, how do I revive? And they couldn't because they didn't have the.
Right. Because you don't have the alpha pass. Yeah. So that part, I do feel bad because I just didn't cross my mind to be like, oh, and there's this revive option if you have it. So it didn't cross my mind to let people know about it. I just forgot all about it. But otherwise, I think the questions were fair. I will tell you that Adrian made me move question 1 to question 10 because she said it was so hard, and you're right.
Yeah. The last question, which was about FID, like whose FID is number 8? Like who's going to know that?
I know. That's why it was hard.
Who knows everybody's FID?
I know. But the reason, here's what I thought people would do though, is look at it and go, well, like some of these questions seem too obvious. Like the answers seem too obvious. I'll go with the one that's not obvious and maybe people would get it that way. So that's why I thought
it was a fair question, but yeah, apparently it was really hard. So
I don't even think Jacob Horn is a well-known name.
I know, but Jacob is.
Yeah, Jacob. But then you throw the last name in and it throws people.
I know. I was throwing people off on purpose.
Do people know DWR and V's FID even?
That's a good question. I was almost put that in as one of the questions. I was trying to find a good way to write it, and I couldn't quite get it. But if you're in the chat, do you know without looking what DWR's FID is? I'll just ask his. Let's see if anybody knows.
I looked at the questions last night, and the first one, I was like, well, I don't know this. And I live on Farcaster and have been here for a long time. So this will get, the first time I played trivia, I was out within like 3 minutes, and I wanted the game to last longer, even if I wasn't going to win. So I wanted to give you guys some freebies. Hence the question, what color is Farcaster?
Mm-hmm. Which was a good starting question. So I do appreciate your edits, that we did make it a little easier for people to stay in a little longer. Jason is the winner on this one question. Correct. DWR is 3, V is 2, and Farcaster itself is 1. So yeah, so now you know. Yeah, so I was looking for I was gonna pick P Marcas, and his was 51. And I was like, you know what? That's not good enough. I need somebody who's a little lower. And I just kept checking different numbers. And I was like, oh, perfect. This is perfect, because no one will think Jacob is 8. So it was really good. It's not yourself for it. No, Jason does not get immunity. Nice try though, son. Jason, the immunity is done. Immunity is over. And the FCOF tribe did win immunity. Both Alina and Crypto and Moon were in there right up until that last question, which nobody got. So they technically nobody won, but I'm splitting the prize with those two. So between those two, and Garrett was in there right up until the end. He made it to question 9, and then he lost. All right, so let's get into it. We're going to actually, let me talk about the next challenge before I reveal the vote, and then I'll let everybody go. And the next challenge is, so technically this was supposed to be tomorrow's challenge. So actually, I think I can give this to them to vote on tomorrow. Maybe we just don't do a vote tomorrow, and we'll do a vote Wednesday. Does that line up right? And then the other challenge would have to go live Wednesday for a final vote on Thursday. Nah, I'm just going to open this up now. We'll just do it this way. I think I'm going to mess myself up if I extend it any other time. So you have until later today. I'll give you until midnight, until 11:59 p.m. to launch a Ponder poll. So that is what we're doing for the next challenge. So Peacock, very sorry for you. Since you already did a poll, you have to do a different one. You cannot do the pineapple on pizza poll. You'll have to do something else if you're still here. We'll see. We haven't done the vote yet. But you're going to pick any type of Ponder poll. So your strategy is you have to decide which kind, and then what is your question going to be? And the most engagement on the poll is what is going to win this challenge and win you immunity, as well as a reward. There will be a reward for the winning team, whoever gets the most engagement on their poll. So that is what this one is. So sorry, Divine. Yes, it is an engagement one. Yes, it is. Sorry. So good luck to you. I'm going to drop all the details for this challenge. I'll drop in the group chats after today's, after I share our vote from today. All right, let's get into it. And we'll have to go over some of the confessionals tomorrow. I think we'll throw those into tomorrow's show. You guys are killing it though. They're amazing. They're so good. If you are holding at least 10,000 CastOut, which is like $1 worth of CastOut token, you can go and vote on your favorite confessionals to win some CastOut token and some ETH. So fantastic. All right, Adrian, let's get into this. Okay, here we go. So the trivia challenge, like I said, FCOF did win the trivia challenge. So they are immune. So our votes are as follows. Foamies, we have one for Foamies. One for Burr Friends. We have another for Foamies. We have another for Foamies. And yes, Foamies, I'm sorry, you have been voted out of the game, which you can kind of understand where they were coming from on this. You were hard to beat. This is the only way you were going to be beat, I think, was they had to find a challenge that they could beat you in. And I want to thank again our prize pool sponsor, Purple, DGen, and our challenge sponsors, Yellow, Ponder, Alpha Friends, Peacock, Proxy Swap, Base Devo, and FCOF. And thank you all for playing. Foamies, you guys have crushed this game. You are challenge beasts. And if you've watched Survivor at all, you know that puts a target on your back. So they had to vote you out. So the vote's happening right now. Divine, we already did it. So happening
It's
right
in
now.
the islands. The vote's
already in the islands.
islands.
You guys already voted. I did confirm all the votes. So thank you, Foamies, for playing. You guys are amazing. I am going to throw another DGen tip on all of the Foamy players because they really just were an incredible, incredible team. And you guys did amazing. So congrats on your success, but you have been voted out of the game. So yeah, that was expected. Yeah, they were just waiting. They were waiting for that one moment they could get you out. You guys did incredible. So now we have 4 left. We have Burr Friends, we have FCOF, Peacock, and oh my God, Base and Base Devo. Yeah. So four tribes left. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Get your Ponder polls ready and get ready for some engagement and see how you do. And then we'll have one last challenge. Yes, that will happen on Wednesday. On Thursday, the tribes that have been voted out are the ones who are going to vote for the winner. So get ready for that. So you all will be voting for the winners. And yeah, so that's it. So we are going to, at some point, lose 2 more tribes till we get down to a final one. But that'll be coming shortly. So thank you all. Adrian, anything else you want to say about what you've seen with CastOut today or the past couple days, or anything about the confessionals? Or
Oh, thank you for everyone who's done the confessionals. Made my weekend. I caught up on them last night. There's still, if you want to drop any more, feel free. The confessionals are hilarious and really good.
So good.
Everybody playing, thank you. I just want to thank everyone for playing and having fun and leaning in and not getting too upset when someone votes you out. And interesting to see, I guess, coming off of last weekend, we saw Based Evo kind of opt out of the Yoink Challenge.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
And they're still hanging around. And Foamies, who are just like the cannot beat from a challenge perspective, unfortunately had a target. So little unpredictable. And I don't know what the right strategy is going into these last few challenges, I mean. But if you think about who's going to be voting, including other people, it's, I don't know, I'd say anyone's game.
Anyone's game at this point. Yeah, I think it's anyone's game at this point. I think it's going to be a race to the end. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. All right, we will be back tomorrow with another CastOut edition at noon. Today we had the trivia game, and that's why we were a little later. So we'll see you at noon Eastern, 5 p.m. UTC. I'm trying with the time zones. What was that? Especially Adrian as an OG player. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's fun. It's been really fun. I am tired, but I am ready to head into the end. We're going to have an amazing finish here. So make sure you look for the Ponder polls and answer them and jump in there. I'll be doing some DGen tips to random people answering the polls. So make sure you definitely do that. Look for those. And yeah, that is it, everybody. We will see you all tomorrow. And with that, we bid you bye-bye.